Your determination is freaky fierce, and that's super monstrous.
Picture this. It's summer 2010, and Mattel sends a new doll line creeping down the toy aisle. But these aren't your mother's fashion dolls. They're stitched together creations with fangs, fins, and attitude. Monster High arrived like a bolt of lightning and woke up a sleeping giant. Within 3 years, the brand didn't just shake up the market, it howled to the top, driving Mattel's toy sales up by 56%, while poor Barbie lost ground.
Barbie, hold my hand.
You're okay.
By 2013, the Ghouls were officially number 2 doll franchise on the planet, second to only Barbie herself. With the rallying cry, "Be yourself, be unique, be a monster," Generation 1 turned freakiness into a movement. Let's go through the crypt and meet the main characters, relive their record-breaking run, and see why Monster High still charms fans of all ages. Hi everybody, I'm Athena. This is Aegea's Dolls. Welcome to my doll world. Come on in. In this video, we are looking at the impact and legacy of Monster High G1. I'm excited to jump in and meet the original boos. Meet the Ghoul Squad. Design, personality, and monster makeovers. Generation 1 introduced 7 core students whose dolls looked as different as night and day. Each character riffed on a classic creature and came with a fantastic name. A pet and fashion sense that is all her own, or their own. Frankie Stein, the new ghoul on the block. Frankie is the daughter of Frankenstein's monster and his bride. Side note, in G3, Frankie is they, them, not she, her, but in this generation, Frankie went by she, her, so I will as well. But I respect all gender attributions and pronouns, so I want to respect that. In the lore, she's only 15 days old, so she comes across as sweet, clumsy, and eager to fit in. Her doll celebrates the patchwork heritage, pale green skin, black and white hair with a shock of electricity, visible stitches, and silver neck bolts. Frankie's style mixes prep and punk, plaid skirts, neckties, lightning bolt accents, and each version plays with color and era. Think of polka dot, beachwear, or neon leg warmers. Her loyal pet, Watts-it, like Watt, like electric Watt. I just got that. Watts-it, a dog stitched together from spare parts, completes the look. Draculaura, my girl, queen of cute and creepy. Draculaura is the daughter of Count Dracula, and although she's 1,600 years old, she's bubbly, boy crazy, and plot twist, a vegan vampire who faints at the sight of blood. Sounds like me, but not the vegan part, or the vampire part. Her doll is sweet goth personified. Pastel pink skin, jet black hair streaked with magenta, batwing pigtails, and a heart-shaped beauty mark. She channels Victorian Lolita fashion with corsets, lace, parasols, and hot pink ruffles. Over the years, Draculaura's dolls have donned everything from haunted beachwear to glittery ball gowns, but the color palette, black and pink, remains constant. She's never seen without her sassy pet bat, Count Fabulous, Claudine Wolf. Claws out, fashion on. The Wolf's family's middle child, Claudine, is a 15-year-old werewolf who wants to rule the runway. Her caramel complexion and wild curls stand out as gorgeous. The first Claudine doll came dressed in a leopard print top, which I love, purple miniskirt, and a faux fur jacket and high-heel platform boots. Basically, Queen of the Jungle meets Monster Couture. Later iterations pushed the envelope with neon prints, varsity jackets, and even furry pajamas. Her accessories always nod to her wolf heritage. Moon charm necklaces, ear piercings, and her pet kitten Crescent. Cleo Denial, royalty wraps with attitude. Cleo Denial is a 3,000-year-old mummy princess descended from the pharaoh Ramses. As student council president and captain of the fear leading squad, she's the resident diva of Monster High. Her doll boasts golden brown skin, long dark hair streaked with teal and gold, and wardrobe pieces that look like shimmering mummy bandages. No detail is too opulent. Snake bracelets, turquoise headdresses, and jewel-encrusted shoes. Cleo's entourage includes her cobra, Hisette, and 7 spoiled cats. And also in G3, she has beetles, but whatever. Laguna Blue, surfer ghoul. Laguna Blue is laid-back daughter of a gill man. I suppose that means merman. I wasn't really sure in the wiki. And a sea nymph. She speaks with a surfer's drawl and captains the swim team and loves everybody. Her doll glows in shades of aqua, light blue skin with glow-in-the-dark fins, blonde waves streaked with turquoise and scales on her arms and legs. Early outfits combined board shorts and seashell jewelry. Later ones introduced scuba suits, mermaid gowns, and tropical prints. She totes around Neptuna, a piranha who swims inside a fishbowl purse. Ghoulia yelps! Brains and beauty. Ghoulia is the shy but brilliant daughter of zombies. She may only speak in moans, but she's the smartest ghoul in school. Her doll features light blue skin, long blue hair with red streaks, and signature red cat-eye glasses. The original figure wore a retro nerd chic outfit, black and white top, red pants and sneakers, and carried a comic book bag. Yeah. Subsequent versions saw her in scooter gear, rock band ensembles, and librarian cardigans. Like this one. Ghoulia's constant companion is her pet owl, Sir Hoots-a-Lot. And last but not least, Deuce Gorgon, the cool guy with snakes. Deuce is the son of Medusa and is also dating Cleo, and is a star athlete. His doll has olive green skin and a head of slithering snakes. He wears tinted shades so he doesn't accidentally turn anyone to stone like Medusa. He rocks sleeveless hoodies, sneakers, and snake-patterned vests, and he hangs with his 2-tailed rat named Perseus. Each release tweaks his street-style wardrobe, but always keeps the serpentine theme alive. How a bunch of misfits sold out the Queen Bee. Barbie. When Monster High stormed onto shelves, the fashion doll category was snoozing. Within a few short years, it changed the game. CBS News reported that Monster High vaulted to number 2 doll slot in just 3 years and boosted Mattel's girl division sales by 56%. The Peking Daily Times marveled that neon-haired ghouls were raking in more than $500 million a year and called them vampy teens with platform heels and skull accents. I don't know what's wrong with them. This Monster High is amazing. Mattel CEO even admitted the line energized the entire doll sector. By 2013, Monster High dolls were second only to Barbie in worldwide sales. No small feat for a bunch of misfits, although they'll never be misfits in my heart. They're the cool ghouls. Why did people go crazy for them? For starters, the dolls look nothing like anything else in the toy aisle. Ghoulish colors, punk rock fashions, and body diversity, stitches, fins, horns, appealed to people who were bored with what was already out there. And also, this is just very creative and fun. Each character came with a diary revealing secrets and insecurities, making them feel like real characters. The world expanded through webisodes, TV specials, books, and movies. Fans could dive into the story between doll releases. Collectors loved the variety too. Lines like Scarus, City of Frights, Frights Camera Action, and Freaky Fusion introduced new outfits, head molds, and even mashups of existing characters. Competitors scrambled to catch up, spawning a wave of spooky cute imitators and dragging the entire fashion doll market back to life. Cultural ripples. Cultural ripples from kids' rooms to pop culture phenomenon. Diversity with a spooky twist, Monster High's message was simple yet radical. Your freaky flaws are what make you fabulous. Each doll's unusual skin tone, scars, or fins challenged mainstream beauty norms and told fans it was cool to be different. The franchise later expanded to representation by adding non-binary characters like Frankie later on, LGBTQ plus stories, plus-size ghouls, and even wheelchair-using swimmer, a level of diversity rare in the toy aisle, but getting better these days. For many fans, Monster High was the first time they saw themselves reflected in a doll. An army of doll collectors and content creators. It wasn't just kids who fell under the spell. Adult doll collectors like myself flocked to Monster High for its detailed sculpting and posability. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get into dolls until 2022, which is G3, so I'm learning more about G1. Customizers repainted faces and rerouted hair, crafting one-of-a-kind art pieces. YouTube and Instagram exploded with unboxing videos, repaint tutorials, and fan films. The dolls starred in webisodes, TV specials, and direct-to-DVD flicks like Ghouls Rule and Fright On, plus live-action films on Nickelodeon for G3. Songs, comics, and apps turned Monster High into a multimedia universe that kept the fandom buzzing year-round. And it keeps on growing. Why Generation 1 still slays today. A decade on, Generation 1 hasn't lost its bite. Nostalgia plays a big role. People who adored the dolls in 2010 are now older, hunting down mint-condition originals. The brand keeps evolving, introducing new monsters and crossovers that keep the world fresh. The core message of celebrating differences continues to resonate. And because the dolls dared to combine horror and haute couture, they paved the way for story-driven lines like Ever After High and Disney Descendants. Even though Monster High took a hiatus and rebooted, the first generation remains the holy grail for many collectors and continues to inspire fashion designers and pop artists. Monster High Generation 1 proved that a doll line could be both spooky and spectacular. Frankie, Dracula, Laura, Claudine, Cleo, Laguna, Ghoulia, and Deuce, they weren't just toys. They were ambassadors for individuality and self-expression and fun and creativity and everything. Their sales success woke the fashion doll industry from a decades-long slumber, and their punk meets monster aesthetics shook up perceptions of beauty and fun. Most importantly, the ghouls taught a generation to love what makes them unique. It's no wonder that, like any good monster story, this one refuses to die. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Athena, this is a GS Dolls, and I hope you have an amazing ghoul-tastic day. Bye!
Bye, Barbie.